You might be doing everything right, eating healthy, walking daily, maybe even taking vitamins. But if your bones feel brittle, your joints ache, or your muscles seem weaker than they used to, the problem could be hiding in your cup. What if I told you that some of the drinks you enjoy every day, even the ones labeled healthy, could be slowly draining your bone strength and muscle power? Introduction. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to what we consume. Our metabolism slows, calcium absorption drops, and inflammation becomes a more frequent visitor. And while most people pay attention to food, drinks are often overlooked. But here's the truth. What you sip can silently shape the strength of your bones and the stability of your muscles. Today, we're going to uncover 7 everyday drinks that may be silently sabotaging your skeletal and muscular health. These are drinks you might think are harmless or even beneficial, but over time, they could be contributing to joint pain, fractures, and muscle fatigue. We'll also cover better alternatives that support strong bones, better posture, and longer-lasting mobility. Let's dive in. 1. Soda, the calcium thief in a can. Soda is one of the most widely consumed beverages in the world, but it's also one of the most damaging to your bones. Here's why. Sodas are loaded with phosphoric acid, especially dark-colored varieties like cola. While phosphorus is a needed mineral, too much of it, especially when not balanced with calcium, can cause calcium to leach from your bones to maintain mineral balance in your blood. Soda also contains caffeine and tons of added sugar, both of which worsen calcium loss and weaken bones over time. For seniors, this can mean more frequent fractures, slower recovery, and greater risk of osteoporosis. Even if you drink diet soda, don't be fooled. It's still acidic and just as dangerous for bone density. 2. Bottled iced tea. The sneaky saboteur. A chilled iced tea on a summer day seems innocent, but bottled varieties often hide a damaging combo of oxalates, sugars, and caffeine. Oxalates can bind to calcium in your body and prevent its absorption. Caffeine, on the other hand, increases calcium excretion through urine. And the sugar content? It worsens inflammation and slows muscle recovery. The worst part? These effects are subtle. You won't notice the damage right away. But over months and years, weaker bones and slower healing become part of the picture. If you love tea, switch to homemade green or herbal teas without added sugar and enjoy in moderation. 3. Coffee, the morning habit that needs a bone check. Coffee has its benefits, like antioxidants and improved focus. But for bone and muscle health, it has a dark side. Caffeine in coffee increases calcium loss through urine, especially if consumed in large amounts or on an empty stomach. Studies show that people who consume more than 3 cups a day are more likely to have lower bone density, particularly in the hips and spine. For older adults, this is significant. Also, drinking coffee instead of a proper breakfast means your muscles go without the nutrients they need after a night of fasting. Over time, this weakens your overall muscle mass. Enjoy your morning coffee, but limit it to 1-2 cups, and pair it with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or a handful of almonds. 4. Alcohol, the muscle melter and bone breaker. Alcohol interferes with the body's ability to absorb key nutrients like vitamin D, magnesium, and calcium, all of which are essential for strong bones and healthy muscles. It also reduces testosterone and growth hormone levels, both critical for maintaining muscle mass, especially in aging adults. What's more, alcohol dehydrates your body, increasing the risk of cramps and muscle fatigue. It also raises cortisol, stress hormone, which breaks down bone tissue over time. Long-term alcohol use is directly linked to a higher risk of osteoporosis and frailty in older adults. The occasional glass of wine is fine, but daily or heavy drinking puts your skeletal and muscular system at serious risk. 5. Sports drinks, the misleading muscle support. Many people reach for sports drinks after a workout, believing they're supporting muscle recovery. But most commercial sports drinks are filled with sugar, Sodium, artificial dyes, and zero real nutrients. The high sodium content can increase calcium loss through urine. The sugar leads to inflammation, insulin spikes, and fat gain, none of which help aging muscles. Also, artificial dyes and preservatives may cause low-grade inflammation, which affects not just joints but also muscle performance. Instead, rehydrate with coconut water, which naturally contains electrolytes, or make your own recovery drink with water, a pinch of sea salt and a splash of real citrus juice. 6. Flavored plant milks, the calcium illusion. Almond, oat, and soy milks are popular among health-conscious consumers, but not all are created equal. Many flavored or sweetened versions are low in real nutrients and high in added sugars, gums, and thickeners. Some contain as little as 2% almonds and very little calcium, unless it's been artificially added. Plus, some additives can interfere with mineral absorption. The sweetened versions also raise blood sugar levels, which isn't good for muscle repair and may lead to more joint inflammation. If you're switching from dairy milk, choose unsweetened fortified plant milks and always read the label to ensure they contain at least 30% of the daily recommended calcium and vitamin D. 7. Fruit juices, the natural drink with unnatural effects. Orange juice, apple juice, and even green juices are marketed as healthy, but most are packed with natural sugars and lack the fiber of whole fruits. When you drink fruit juice, your blood sugar spikes quickly. This leads to an insulin surge, inflammation, and even loss of magnesium, a key mineral for bone strength. Over time, high sugar levels can erode collagen, a structural protein in both bones and muscles. Juices like grapefruit or cranberry may also interact with medications, commonly used by older adults, affecting bone and liver health. If you enjoy juice, dilute it with water, limit portions, or better yet, eat the whole fruit instead. Conclusion: your bones and muscles are the foundation of your mobility, balance, and strength. And while we often blame aging for aches and weakness, your daily drink choices may be playing a much bigger role than you realize. Just by reducing or replacing a few of these drinks, you can improve calcium absorption, reduce inflammation, support stronger muscles, lower your risk of fractures and pain. Here's what you can do starting today. Cut down on sugary and acidic drinks. Opt for bone-friendly drinks like water, unsweetened plant milk, coconut water, and herbal teas. Pair your drinks with mineral-rich foods to support muscle and bone repair. Stay hydrated and stay informed. Your bones and muscles are counting on you. Every sip matters. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more smart health tips, and share this with someone who needs stronger bones and muscles today. Stay aware, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.